just making a quick recording. I'm going to be uploading a load of videos today, so I expect about 20 plus videos, maybe less, but I'm going to upload till I've uploaded a few of my friends' videos, and I just want to clear videos off this phone because I've got a lot of videos on the phone, so yeah, you're going to have a lot of videos to watch. It just targeted me getting off the bus. It's something they do. They don't give me enough time to get off the bus. So I'm coming down. And this woman, she didn't even stop at the bus stop. She kind of drove slow. Maybe she was there for like 30 seconds. And I pressed the stop button, right? So she knows someone's getting off the bus. So I go down and the bus starts to move. So I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, sorry. But they know exactly what they're doing, because I've experienced this a lot. And buses, normally, when you press stop, they stay at the bus stop for at least 30 seconds. Maybe not that long, but about 20 seconds. They don't wait 5 seconds and then go. You know what I mean? That's just how they target me, to try and make me miss my bus stop. And they tried targeting me with the police, but it backfired on them this morning. And you'll see a footage of the police in Chesterfield. They've been using the police the last few days to try and, I guess, make me want to be silent, because they're trying to say, okay, we're going to arrest you, but it's just a bullshit. So this morning, to get my bus, I had to get some change, so I had to go to a shop. So I went down a different route, but I saw 2 cops go down the street where I only saw it by chance. Kind of looked round the corner of my eye, I seen them going up the street I usually come down. So obviously they've been sent there to target me, you know, but they got the street wrong. Well, they got it right, but because I was out of change, I had to change my route. So I had to go a different way, and that just proves that these people aren't God. And it proves that this targeting is not some supernatural thing. I mean, there's spiritual aspects to it, but the physical side, they're not psychic. It's all technology. You know what I mean? They can read your mind artificially, but it's not perfect. I can tell you that now, it's not perfect. I don't think they can read everything in your mind. Because I've noticed certain things they've said. A lot of the things they've said have been like throwaway thoughts with my targeting. So like they'll say something I thought which wasn't important. So it's like maybe they struggle to pick up on. I know they can with the wired remote neural monitoring, but maybe with some people they can't pick up on our thoughts too well. So it's like they have to decipher it and they get the wrong thought. Because when my mind. Man, if they could see my mind, they'd realise how complex it is. You know, I don't think I think like the ordinary person, which I think is another reason I'm targeted. So maybe they want to study my mind, because I'm a tough nut to crack or whatever. But you know, if they knew, they do know what's going on in my mind. Because they'll know what happened if they try something funny on me. You know, if you can read my mind, you'll know that if you push me, I can turn into your death, basically. So I hope you can read my mind, and if you can read my mind, you'll know what I do to the people that put me in this program if I knew who they were. So you better keep hiding in the shadows. You know, I mean, the perps are annoyances, but to me, I don't care about the perps. It's like, to me, going after the perps sometimes it's like going after the weapon that the shooter's got in the hand, or the knife the person's got in the hand, or bat or whatever. It's like attacking the weapon. I want to go after the person holding the weapon. But those are the people that hide in the shadows and you'd never see, you know what I mean? These are the kind of people that, you know, are never going to show the face. They're never going to come up to you and say they're targeting you. They're never going to admit, you know, to what's being done, because they're cowards, for one. You know, I've got another moped Pearl, and I'll probably be up by the time this video is up, because that's the first one I'm going to upload today. Yeah, I want to clear my videos off this phone as much as I can, because I'm at my mum's, and my internet at home, I believe, has been slowed deliberately to stop me uploading my. It takes about half an hour to upload the average video now. A long video, you're talking a couple of hours. So that's how they've tried to silence me. I'm lucky with this phone. It's because it's an old-fashioned phone. The video files are very small, so they can't really, you know, stop me uploading these videos. But you know, because it's so small, it doesn't take a minute even on a slow system. But yeah, my other videos, it takes, from my camera or from my phone, my other shitty foggy phone, it takes a lot more time now. Because I remember when I started my channel, I'd have a video up like 10-15 minutes for the average video, maybe half an hour at the most. And then for a long video, probably 40 minutes at the most, 50 minutes at the most. If that, and that'd have to be about 15 minutes long. You know what I mean? Now it's like a 5-minute video, you're talking over an hour. You know, 10-minute, 20-minute video. Well, 20 minute will take a while anyway, but let's say a 10-minute video, you're talking 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. That just shows how they've affected my internet to try and stop me exposing what's being done. You know. But yeah. I mean, they keep doing the cover mouth, so I'm doing it back. You know, and they also keep doing. I wish I could film it, but I don't want to have them try to label me as a paedophile or something. But they keep targeting me with the baby pouches. You know, women keep coming past me constantly with the baby in this front pouch. And I've noticed recently they've started having them in the blue and red, which are the two colours they've used to target me. So I guess, you know, I've got a blue top on now, so, you know, it's that's just how I target them back. I mean, look, got red shoes, so that's my countermeasure to what they do. I just wear the same colours that they try, you know, target me with. So yeah, it's a good method. It works because, one, just looking at you. One, it desensitizes you to the colours, normalizes them with your mind. Two, it targets them back, because they know the meaning of the colours. So if you're wearing the colours they're targeting you with, it targets them back. You know, it targets the perps back, because they know what the meaning of the colours are. You don't, but they want to try and condition you to what they want you to think the colours mean. Well, I got the feeling like the blue colour was to try and make me feel sad. That's just my feelings on it. Like when they try and use the blue colour, I kind of got a depressing feeling going through me. The red is kind of more an annoying feeling. The annoying feeling came because I know they were targeting me with the red, because they targeted in Aberdeen with the red, and we were talking about it. I think I remember saying I bet they targeted me with that, because I said that's my favourite colour. Then they tried targeting me with red. That was the first colour they tried. That failed, because they know through the remote no monitoring and it's not bothering me, you know, which it doesn't because it's my favourite colour. I've always loved the colour red. I wear it constantly, you know what I mean? It doesn't faze me. I like the colour blue as well, but the blue seems to affect me worse. But they still use red and blue. Yeah, they red. It's yeah. I'm not even going to speak on it. You know what it's about. But yeah, the red didn't really bother me, but the blue did start bothering me. So my countermeasure was to start wearing blue. You know, so it helps a lot. 'Cause another thing that helps as well is to think a good thought. Like for instance, today is a blue sky. That's a positive thing to think of blue. Or the sea, if you live near the sea, or near lakes or rivers. Think of the nice feeling seeing the river or lake give you know what I mean. That's two countermeasures, but I find the most effective for me is just wearing the same shit, you know what I mean? It's helped tremendous to combat the feeling they're trying to give me. Because if you're so accustomed to a certain colour, you know, it doesn't it doesn't bother you. Because it's like if you see something so much, like for instance a blue car, you know, I used to think you know, that feeling that they were trying to do to condition me. Now it doesn't, because you know, desensitize myself to it. So I mean, sometimes I still get a twinge, like a negative twinge, but then I just think kind of like just to something nice, or I just think just a blue car, you know what I mean? That helps me as well. But that's how they use colours to try and condition you, negatively condition you. And those are just two countermeasures. But like, if you normalise yourself to it by wearing the same colours, then it's kind of like your brain just thinks just like my shirt. You know what I mean? It's just like what I've got on. So it doesn't have the same effect if your brain is normalised to it. If it appears an unusual thing, it's hard to explain, but that's just how I deal with it. That's just one method. That's my favourite method, because not only does it help me, but it targets them back, because they're not, you know, they're not accustomed psychologically. They don't have the defences we do as TIs. I mean, my defences are getting so strong now where it's like I can just laugh when a police car goes past with the sirens, or an ambulance goes past with the sirens, or I know it's targeting me. I can just laugh at it, you know what I mean? I could just, when they're doing the coughing, I can just, you know, think, okay, I'm just going to read my newspaper, and I'm not even going to pay any attention to it, you know what I mean? That's how strong psychologically I'm getting. Before, I could ignore it, but it'd annoy me. Now it's like I get a slight twinge, and I just think, dickheads, and then, you know, I'm on to the next thing. Thought in my mind is like I can blank out what they're doing. Like, you know how when you walk in and you don't think about breathing, but when you think about breathing, you can feel it. But when you're not thinking about it, you don't know if you're breathing. It's a natural response. It's like I can treat their targeting like that. I can not think about it like that. so it doesn't see the tinted window. You'll see how they've been targeting me with that. The vans with a tinted window. Anyway, I'm here now at my mum's, so I'm gonna have to go. Alright.